Welcome to San Diego Market Movers. I have Jack Rowell here with me today, an expert realtor. Jack, so good to have you in the studio.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. And we were just chatting about when you purchase a home, considering the neighborhood and why considering location is so important. It's not just like, oh, I'm going to go buy a home and just go anywhere.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about how you help your clients choose and really think about the neighborhoods they're going to be living in.
Okay, well, you got to know what they're after, what's important to them. Do they have kids? So then it's the school district is going to be important. Is it close enough to work? Is it, the situation that they like? And also your immediate surroundings, I suggest go knock on your neighbor's doors, before you close escrow, before your contingency periods are over, I've done that for people before, and lo and behold, there's a drunk guy in a wife beater, and he's got swastika tattoos, and wasn't necessarily my buyer's cup of tea.
Right.
And so we got him out of there because you can't pick your neighbors. Neighbors are going to come, going to go. They might get arrested, but then they might get paroled and come back home. And so know your surroundings, know where you want to be, because you're going to be there a while.
Right. So what I'm hearing is that you really try to understand where the buyers are at in their life. Do they have kids? Are they business people? Do they want to be super close to the city? So you're kind of getting that information.
Absolutely.
And then having them know, and this is huge because I don't think a lot of people think of this, but like you said, you end up next to a neighbor that you don't like, a hoarder, or somebody that doesn't have a lifestyle that you're kind of a fan of, or they have a really loud dog. You can't escape that.
No, and they have legal rights to be there too, especially if they are homeowners. And so when you're in the backyard, peek over the fence.
Yep.
Knock on their door. How is their yard compared to yours? Is how many cars do they have? Are there cars on the lawn?
Right.
Et cetera, et cetera. Go by at night. Drive through the neighborhood at night. See if there's any craziness going on. Because a lot of times a neighborhood changes drastically from when the sun's out to when the sun goes down.
Great things to consider, and I think that they're not something that comes to your mind as a buyer. You're just like, oh, a beautiful home, I'm going to jump on it.
Sure.
And then you're in that home and it's too late. And so the fact that you have that knowledge because you've experienced it probably multiple times with your clients.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Like that Nazi situation, that did come up where we drove up and there were 4 Nazis on a porch smoking cigarettes and drinking beer.
Oh my gosh.
And we put it in reverse and got out of there.
Yeah.
It was before we were in an offer, but you have during your inspection period, you can inspect everything. You can knock on neighbors' doors. You can check out the schools. You can check out the crime stats. You can check out everything that's going to make you comfortable, because you're going to spend a lot of money on a house, and you should know that you're going to want to be there. Make it a good investment.
Yeah, you can't just be like, okay, I don't like this anymore, I'm going to get out of here in a month. You're kind of in there.
Well, even if you do that, if you sell within a month, no matter what price you buy at, the best you're gonna do is get your money back.
Right.
Usually not.
Right.
Unless you get like a steal of some sort.
So, you are a wealth of knowledge in so many areas, but I'm hearing this come through huge when it comes to this. You've thought out all the details. You've probably experienced so many different things. And so if you are a buyer who is looking to buy a home and wants somebody who you can trust, who has the experience to back them up and has lived through different things with your clients, Jack is the person to reach out to. Jack, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
No problem.